Dun, da, da, da. Today, we're going to be talking about the most exciting part of this semester, the treatment plan. And this is going to be vital. You're going to use this for the rest of the semester, especially when working with your partner. So what is a treatment plan? And what's its purpose? And why do we need it? So to begin this, let's dive a little bit deeper into the purpose. We're going to basically compare our treatment plan to a map. And it's our map in navigating treatment. If you don't have an organized, structured treatment plan, it's going to make it very difficult to have a routine, to be able to even help someone else with structure in their own lives and with your client. How are we going to do this? We're going to go over what we call SMART goals. Let's clear this off. Bam. So the S in SMART, that's going to stand for specific. M, measurable. A, attainable. R, relevant. T, time. E, empowering. S, satisfying. And T, trackable. Smartest. Now, this mnemonic was made up by a previous class. SMART goals is a reference from our textbook. We're going to go into the specifics here. So specific, that's going to pinpoint the problem and the thing you're going to do about it. Measurable, how will you know you reached your goal? Attainable, don't make your goals unrealistic. You'll get frustrated and give up. Relevant, don't set goals that don't really matter. Time bound, your goals should have a starting point and an ending point. Empowering, how will your goals make you a stronger, better person? Satisfying, doesn't it feel nice to do something important? And trackable, this is along the same lines as measurable. You'll need to see your progress along the way. We're going to take all of these principles of smartest and we're going to do something fun. Let's clear the board. Okay, we are going to practice our treatment plan. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some mock interviews. So if you have a chance, please go on to the module and print out a copy of the example treatment plan and a blank copy of the treatment plan. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through briefly the example treatment plan. And then we're going to be using our mock interview here with our client to practice filling out a practice treatment plan. It's just going to be very brief, go over some of the examples. If you have any further questions, please contact me via email. Woo! Okay, let us pull up that example treatment plan form. We're going to briefly skim over it. Let's see what we have here. At the very top, after your client's name, you're going to put a description of them. It's just going to be brief, your assumptions about them during your initial interview. Then after that, you're going to do a diagnostic impression. From there, we're moving on to strengths. These can be examples of they're sociable, they're family-oriented. Needs, abilities, preferences, maybe a day of the week they prefer to meet in, determinations at the end of the semester. And our most important parts are the statements of concern and our goal statement. This is when we are going to implement our smartest goals and how we can truly help the client with their needs. This is our most important part, and we're going to go over it. We're going to create tasks. There are going to be 3 tasks for every statement of concern. In total, you'll have 2 statements of concern. So you have 6 tasks. Now let's use our example here. Here's our client that we have. We're going to do a brief description of them and our diagnostic impression. So maybe we're like, oh, they're a little disheveled, they seem stressed and laid back. Then we start talking to them and we find out that they say, I am failing BYU Hawaii and I surf 24/7. Rad, dude. Mahalos. So a strength of theirs could be they are very active. They are good at surfing, and that with them failing classes, they need to refocus. So when we move on to our statement of concern, we're then going to focus on, okay, they quoted, I don't go to class or do my assignments, so I'm failing. What do we do for a goal? We try and ask them too, and they say, okay, I want to go to class and turn in assignments on time. We go and we say, okay, let's make up 3 tasks or steps that you're going to complete to reach this goal. And your job is to follow up with them, set a date for when you talk about one of the tasks with them, and you're going to evaluate at the end of it. And thank you for tuning in to this week's lesson.